Good afternoon, everyone. Guys, it's my own voice. Hi, everybody. My name's Michelle. I'm joined today with Samantha and 23 of our penguins. You going to get that? So that's D. So what we're doing is we're giving them their last meal of the night. This is a great way that you can see the differences between our penguins. We have 20 adults and 3 juveniles. The ones up here, these are juveniles, and the way that you can tell that is because they have no double black band on the chest. When they go through their first catastrophic molt, they'll get that pretty much that distinctive double black band of all Magellanic penguins. Now, like I was doing earlier, you might notice here comes Patsy once again. They're in their migratory phase, and what that simply means is that they're spending a lot more time in the water. They're going from point A to point B, and they kind of do the same thing in the wild. The only difference is they're eating in the water. Here, they have to come up on deck to eat. And during the migration time, they are very, very shy. And so anytime they hear something, Gat's got a herring, and Heidi got a herring. Anytime they hear something that's abnormal to them or scary to them, they will actually go into a flight response. Here you go. That's Robbie. He likes to catch his herring. He got 2. Now, what Samantha's doing is she's keeping track of all the food that we're feeding our penguins. And we do this for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's something that we'll enter in and we can see trends. But number 2, if something were to go on that they didn't have enough food that day, we also do meds and vitamins. For some reason, if that didn't happen, we're able to look back on our chart and say, okay, this animal hasn't eaten for a couple of days. Let's go ahead and have them get checked out by our vet. There she goes. Patsy got a herring. And nope. Now, if you notice, I'm getting up every time she drops it because right up there, that's our seagull friend, and I use the word friend very liberally. He likes to try to come down and steal their food. Now, because they are in this migration mode, anytime something flies above them, they get very scared, and they will go into that dive response that you saw earlier, where all of them just kind of start diving and porpoising just to get away. Now, that's normal, and even though one penguin may perceive the threat, all of them will start doing it. So it only takes one penguin to think, oh my word, what's happening? You gonna eat it? Heidi got another herring. And so that's why they're doing a lot of in and out. They get roughly about 13 kilograms of food every day. We offer that much. Sometimes they'll eat all of it. Sometimes they don't. It depends on the day. Yesterday they ate close to everything. They're a little bit slower today. Floyd got a herring. And there's certain penguins that don't like the mic, so you may see me push the mic down. And I can't. So some of the penguins that are a little bit more apt to come up right away, those are the animals that have been hatched here. The ones that are a little bit more hesitant are animals that have come to us from other facilities. So animals like Ludwig, who you just saw, whatever. Who else? Floyd was another one. We've actually had 13 offspring here, which is fantastic. But those animals are a little bit more amicable to us. You can see that this is Dee right here, one of the newer chicks. She's just hanging out. She's happy to be right here. She doesn't care that there's a seagull above making all that noise. Matson here, on the other hand, you can see how quickly he comes up. You guys got it? No? Nope. And that's Lily, who just stole that from him. But that's okay. That's her mate, so she can take his food. But you can see just how wary he was about coming up. He's like, how badly do I want that herring? Sometimes they'll come up right away. He may come up again. One of the other penguins may come up, but we kind of finish out the day just allowing them to calm down a bit, kind of get their food to last them for the next day, and then we'll do this whole process over again. Now, people often wonder, what's it like to feed a penguin? Well, I always say if you have a 3-year-old, you know exactly what it's like to eat feed a penguin. They will drop their food on the floor that you have to clean up. They will throw food back at you that you have to clean up. And sometimes they'll just look at the food you're offering and go, oh no, I possibly couldn't eat that. So it's much like having a 3-year-old trying to feed 23 3-year-olds, so you can send condolences to me later. But it's one of the things that we really enjoy working with our penguins because they always keep us on our toes. Here comes Roxy. Now Roxy's one of our older, she's one of our Brazilian birds, and what that means is that she actually was stranded when she was young. Whoops, that was my fault, Roxy. She was stranded when she was young, and she is actually what's called a founder, meaning that she was born in the wild, and so she is extremely important to our colony. And when I talk about Magellanic penguin colonies, I'm talking about the North American colony. We are a subset of that colony. So if you look at all the birds, you'll notice that they have a little bracelet. On that bracelet, there are 3 beads. Each bead corresponds to a number. Just like we have Social Security numbers, penguins have a specific number that they keep for all their time on this planet. So if we take, say, Andy here, send him to another facility, he will still have that number. So when we look at the penguin population, we will switch penguins with other facilities for the genetic diversity. And it's really important that we keep those type of stud books so that our North American colony will always be nice and strong. Here comes Matson again. Nope, you don't like that one. What about that one? Nope. Lily's like, you could have taken one and I could have stolen it again. Well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We would like to say thank you all for coming to the aquarium. Your admission does help us take care of all of our animals. So for myself, Samantha, and all of our penguins, we hope you enjoy your day here at the aquarium, and we hope to see you again real soon.